Good evening, good evening, good evening. You are tuned in to U-Nation Radio's Monday Night Love Sessions. I'm your girl, Akila Trinae, and this is Monday Night Love Sessions.
Love Sessions.
You are in for an awesome show this evening, December 15th, 2014. We got Billionaire PA in the building. We're giving away a Christmas tree a little bit later on in the show, so make sure that you continue to stay tuned in. And we're talking about speaking your dreams into existence. So just stay with us. With no further ado, I'm going to introduce Mr. Cameron David to my left.
Hola. Shout out to our sponsors out there, Black Lion Entertainment. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Great. Shout out to our sponsors, Black Lion Entertainment. That's Pitbull Energy Drink. It is good. Shout out to Spider and Artistic Web. And yeah, I'm going to pass it over to Dr. DJ Ree over there.
Yo.
Yo.
Good evening, everybody. You can go ahead, hit us up on all of our social media, Facebook.com, U-Nation Radio, Twitter, at U-Nation_radio, Instagram, U-Nation Radio, Google Plus, U-Nation Radio, and YouTube, U-Nation Radio TV. And now I'm about to kick it over to Detroit.
Good evening, good evening. I am the Dontrell Detroit, and if you want to call in tonight, you can do that at 323-965-1600. Again, that is 323-965-1600. You can also tweet me at Dontrell Detroit. That is the Twitter handle. So, wonderful show, as we mentioned today. And we are talking about, are you a fan of his and her dreams on this given day? I can't wait to get a response because we do have an awesome speaker in the house for it. But I'm also going to shoot you over to the almighty Black One, Ambo himself, SB.
Welcome back, Nick.
What's up with it? Yeah, I don't got nothing to say.
Okay. Cool. We just want to acknowledge you since you're sitting over there and joining us.
That'll work.
On this evening. We didn't want you just over there like, who's that dude?
I'm sure they know.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
Right?
So,
the darkest person in here. Huh? That's crazy.
You always are.
Don't stop.
Just saying.
just barely though. You feel me? The table got you. The table got you. Barely.
See, and that's your bestie.
But
don't say that.
Okay.
Pause.
Best pal. How
best, best, my buddy and me.
I don't know how
wherever
to
I
say
go, he goes. Y'all a theme song, my nigga.
That's your bestie.
They don't say it like that. But again, they just that's my nigga.
That's your bestie with matching besties. No, sweets.
That's my nigga. That's my
stylish.
ace.
There we go. All that other stuff.
That's the homie.
Yeah, there we go.
However you want to put it. But again, are you a fan of his and her dreams? And we're gonna kick that off when we get back. We about to take you to our first commercial break. This is Guapole. DJ Reed, cue us up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I used to ask myself, how did I end up here? Over 2,000 miles away from home. No family, no friends, and I couldn't get a job. I found myself living in my truck. I grew up in a small town in Alabama. Me and my mom didn't have the best relationship. It was pretty abusive at times. Being in a negative environment can only lead to a negative outcome. It was only a matter of time that I would get in trouble with the law. I was facing 5 to 8 years. But the judge gave me a break. I just wanted to get away. And so I got on the 40 and I just went west. And I just drove for 3 days, and 3 days later I ended up in California. Most people only know California for the mansions, the movie stars, but nobody ever told me about the other side. The side when you don't get the leading roles, or the side that you don't even know where your next meal gonna come from. I had to turn my negative lifestyle into a positive. So I just started writing positive quotes and just put them on the roof of the car and just looked at them every night. And then one day, I watched my truck just get towed, the place that I was sleeping every night. It was at that point that I was ready to give up on everything. Everything. But I didn't. I took on every job that I possibly could to scrape up every penny to create the first t-shirt that I ever did, which was Damn a Recession, I'm in a Succession. I took that first shirt and I sold it. And that was the best day of my life, to see somebody believe in my vision that was created in the back of a truck. And I put every ounce of motivation and inspiration and encouragement into the next 10 shirts and sold them, the next 20 shirts and sold them, and 30 and 40 and 50 until I saw Wealthy Minds sell over 5,000 shirts in 3 months on the streets. I didn't stop with the 5,000 t-shirts because it was bigger than money to me. It was about empowering people to understand the value of their minds and encouraging them to speak their dreams into existence. And so I would go do motivational speeches in middle schools, high schools, with adults, at-risk kids.
The reverse on my car went out on me, but it's okay because it's a direct representation of me. Quote, I don't go backwards.
My mission is to infect over 1 billion people with success, motivation, and wealth, and encourage you to speak your dreams into existence and develop wealthy minds. It was never about just my dream, but it was to encourage you to speak your dream into existence. If I have to go back to that car again, nothing's gonna stop me from speaking this dream into existence. I am the Billionaire PA, and my tide is rising.
All right, all the way from Alley to Cali. You like that, huh? I thought that was cool. I thought about it all week. Here to help us speak our dreams into existence. U Nation Radio Family Monday Night Love Sessions. Help us welcome to the show none other than Mr. Billionaire PA. Jeez, that was loud.
Clap it up.
Billionaire's here. How you doing?
Man, I'm on Monday Night Love Session where we spread the love every day.
Hey.
Living the dream, man. Just, thank y'all for the opportunity.
Thank you for coming and being here and all of that. Because we have, obviously some questions because we want to get to know who you are and we want everybody else to know and understand who you are and what you do. So I guess I will kind of get it started. And I know that you're an entrepreneur, founder, owner, CEO of Wealthy Minds, which consists of entertainment, music, clothing, sponsor Dream Wall, Speak Dream Publishing, motivational production, and books. That's a lot. You're a speaker, an author, philanthropist, music artist, and wealth coach. My question is, how do you find the time to dedicate to all of those different endeavors?
Man, where you got all that information from? I'm just messing with you.
From your website. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, man. I mean, when you have everybody on our team got an execution mindset. So my grandmama always told me that as long as your work speak, as long as your work is able to speak for itself, you never got to open your mouth. So, I wake up every day. I might not succeed. Like I oversee 6 different companies right now. One of them, I'm gonna focus on one area. And every day that, I might fail in the clothing might fail some days, but the speaking succeeded. The speaking might fail some days, and, but at the end of the day, whatever it is that I do, I put my heart into that. So, like, him and he work with us. He'll tell you, like, if I'm in the studio making music, I don't want to talk about no speaking. I don't want to talk about no book, because I don't want to cheat on my dream with another dream. So I focus on being an artist. And so when I leave any studio session, a speech, book, I know I put my heart into it, and then therefore you don't even care what other people say about it.
That's what's up.
Focus.
So I'm having fun, man. I mean, man, my mom and dad used to be dead broke, man. That's how I wrote the quote, "It's okay for your pockets to be broke. Just make sure your mind makes sense." I'm living my dream. So, I'm having fun doing it. We inspire millions of people, get paid to talk.
That's one thing I wanted to talk on. I don't mean to interrupt. Sorry about that.
You didn't interrupt. You straight.
Good job.
You straight. You on Team Speak Dreams.
The focus in on the bio on your website, it talked about you basically shutting off your mind, shutting off that negative, and having a transformation period, and turning your mind back on to the positivity and focusing on that. What my question is, what did you focus on during that transformation period? What mantra was going through your head?
To take you back to where I slept in my car in Oakland, California, San Jose, San Francisco. Shout out to Sharifa. She from Oakland, California. But man, I was in my car, and I spent a lot of time with myself, and I felt like if you really want to get to know yourself, I said I was going to sit in there, I was going to find myself. I found myself, so now I know who I am. So it's like I don't have to guess who I actually am. I sat in that truck and I went through myself, man. Every negative aspect, every bone in my body, I wrote an inspirational quote from it. I had a problem with love. I wrote the quote, "I fell in love with success," so I guess that means I cheated on failure. I had a problem with, the people creating diseases, so I wrote a quote that I just tested positive with MTD, motivated transmitted disease. If you touch me, look at me, email me, or hate on me, I will infect you with motivation. So my goal was to take every negative aspect in life and turn it into a positive. So I don't even think negative people exist, but maybe because I don't hang with them.
Gotcha. I like that. And then that segues me to my next question. Why that recipe of motivation, success, and wealth? Why infect people with that?
I mean, why not continue a legacy that Martin Luther King started? Okay. That's how I look at it. This man sat up here and he fought for us to, all races and all colors to come together. So he said, I have a dream, and I'm just coming now to tell people, okay, now it's time to execute that dream. Now it's time. I'm tired of the people, judge. We in 2015, we still judging people off race and stuff like that. It's like, no, man, you want to get wealthy. There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy, and wealthy people help each other.
Yeah, they do. They work together. Yeah, I hear you on that.
We work less, but we work very smart. So I'm looking for anybody that like to work hard. That's the name of the game, man. You have to, when you can find yourself making residual income and you invested into it, and you work one time for it and you get paid every single month. That's the stuff that we into now. So how can I get paid for not even being there at the speech?
I feel you on that.
That's what I'm talking about. How can I get paid for not showing up on Monday nights?
Better create your hologram, girl.
Sponsors, come on with it.
I don't get paid when I show up.
I don't get paid when I
record the shows.
They're thinking that
for real.
Wait a minute.
Call in 323-965-1600 if you want to be a sponsor.
She ain't even gonna be here.
She need a sponsor.
All right, so Billionaire PA.
What's up, bro?
Is that the name?
Man, that's my name.
Nah, I do, and this is kind of this is more so for the public, because I think I know the answer to this. What? But Billionaire PA, the name, when you came up with that name, right? Is that about the aspiration or the way to get people to listen?
You know, to be honest with you, man, I really look up to this lady named Lauryn Hill, and it intrigued me how she named the album Miseducation. And what I took from that was she may didn't go to school and get the biggest degree, but sometimes the people who have the biggest degree miss the real education on life. So when I named myself Billionaire PA, I deal with kids, and they thought it was about the money. So if I have to miseducate you in order to grab your attention and slip my message on you, which is what I do. So when I say billionaire, the message is really to infect 1 billion people with success, motivation, and wealth, and encourage you to speak your dreams into existence. The money gonna come just because we work hard. You know, so, you know, I like to wake up, and I'll be truthful and be honest, I like to make money as a hobby. Most people have a problem doing it for real. But my real passion is I like helping people. You know, I wrote that quote, God's on my team, who's on yours? That's who on my team. I don't put no trust in no human, no nothing. Therefore, I'm never let down. You know, and as long as God behind my work and what it is that I do, and I mean, when I say God, I mean in Jesus' name I pray. Just so people know who I'm talking about. So when God, you know, I went 22 years with no religious belief. Then nothing. You couldn't even talk to me about a God, a religion, or anything. You know, I lost my faith. I found my faith living in my truck. So when I say these quotes and my family hear me saying these quotes, like my mother, she was with me on the phone when the conversations was the opposite. Like when I wrote the quote, I don't look for jobs, I create them. Mm-hmm. She could tell you, okay, y'all don't even want to know how that really created inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I couldn't even say it on this radio show. Like the same drive, let's just say this, the same drive that I have for motivation, I used to have for negativity. The same drive, you know, I would take, you know, if I would, hey man, I would give me an X pill for $5 and flip it for $35.
Well,
I still got the same mentality. Now I'm flipping motivation. My grandmama told me I just want to keep it true to the people, because it's really people out here, man, that think the only way to do something is to sell drugs or steal. Nah, man, understand your worth, understand your value. Stop getting on stage singing and leaving with no check. If you talented, get paid for it. And that's just like, I don't do free speeches because I keep kids out of jail. The government charging you to put the kids in there, so why I can't get paid if I'm keeping them out?
Shit. I can leave after that.
Like it's $45,000, $50,000 for everybody that's in jail a year. Man. Just give me half of that then. Mm-hmm. Let me steer your child into a direction on creating a job. You know, how I feel, man, you got a child, he come home, Mom, I went to a Speak Dreams event. Your son 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got kids that's 10 years old, full of motivation, man. Like, we got a little girl had a brain tumor and a stroke. She got more confidence than some 30-year-olds. I could walk away and leave her in the room, and I know we train her that she don't, nothing you can tell her gonna make her feel like she gonna lose, cause I make them feel like don't nobody love. Like, let's be honest with you, man. If your mama died, your daddy died, anybody sick, don't nobody care but you. Stop sharing your problems with people, man. Nobody don't care. Them people glad that it's not them. My mama got cancer. They do not care. Only you care.
Only you.
It sound good, but I'm telling you the truth. Put your energy on executing the dream. Putting your energy, if you broke, put that energy on changing the situation. Your daddy ain't there. He probably ain't gonna be there tomorrow. So find you somewhere, you know. It's just the truth, man.
That's the truth.
It's the truth.
It's like, stop. How long we gonna use these sad stories? It's people that was born in 1982 talking about the 60s. Like, you wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can let's put this energy on what we can do today. And that's what I'm here to do, man. I don't want to sit and talk about everything that went on in the past. I want to see how can we sit in a room full of talented people. How can we get paid and then be talented at the same time, and don't nobody get to fight and nobody get to argue, don't nobody shoot each other? Can we do that? Can we all have a disagreement and we can disagree to agree? Or however you say that, and we still leave here, you still a man, she's still a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel like Martin Luther King was talking about, was how we can have problems and work to, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to be different, man. That's why God created all of us. We ain't got to have the same opinions.
True. I just want to say that.
But I love
y'all. That's true though. Like, for real.
Okay, so define where you want to be in 5 years if your success is gratification in its rewards.
Well, the key word is, you said won't. I never use the word won't.
Will be.
I will be. It's some words I don't use. I don't use try. I don't use can't. Everything is, I'm very confident in what it is that we're going to do. We will touch 1 billion people and inspire them to speak their dreams into existence. And the way that we plan on going about doing that is through music, clothing, reality shows, to encourage people to speak, execute, and live their dreams. Any form, like, man, I don't care, bro. I make a woman. She wants some shoes. I'll make you some shoes that'll let you. Every step you take is one step closer to wealth. You know, I just think of anything out to you. If you don't like my shirts, we'll make you a song. If you don't like the songs, we'll make you a movie. You know, so what I do is I go through all my quotes. So we got a quote: I don't look for jobs, I create them. I say, hey, let's turn that into a movie about a person who can't find a job, and let's teach them how to create a job. So we'll make a movie out of it. At the end of the day, man, the message gonna get you. It's like, I'm not gonna stop until this message spreads all over the world. As a matter of fact, write the date down, the time, record this, and you'll see that the stuff that we speak, we out here executing.
Well, it's definitely recorded. Today's December 15th.
Because that'll hold me true to my word.
2014. Okay, so I have a question. You work with youth, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course you do. When you're speaking to adults who are a little less willing sometimes and a little more stubborn and maybe not as motivated, how does your message change, if it does, or just how do you kind of tailor make that message for people who are a little older?
Well, I think the first thing is if you want to be universal, you have to have a universal message that like everybody got a dream. So when I say I speak dreams into existence, I don't think anybody in this room can stand up and say I don't have a dream. And if they do, then I'd be happy to tell you I don't even want to hang with you. So there's nothing, like, I don't push my message. Like, the greatest thing that ever happened to me was when my mother said pray. At the time, I didn't believe in, a God or a religion. So I learned that now that I have converted, I don't push my message on people. I just let, it just grow. I have people that hang around me. Like the people that some people that I speak with, their religious beliefs may be totally different than mine, but we've never been in one argument. And then I could be, with another group of people, and we all supposed to be on the same page, and we can't seem to get right. And this is what we should be doing together, if you get what I'm saying.
Right. So if somebody is not at that place where they're ready to kind of speak their dreams, or they don't acknowledge that they have dreams, then you don't force the message on them, but you wait until they're...
I'm sneaky with it. I invite them to events.
Okay.
I'm very sneaky. Like, I invite you to an event, and I tell you she can sing. And next thing you know, the message is slipped in on you. So, like, we got an event on Thursday, and it's in everything that I do. My mind is wealthy. Just put it like I'm thinking about doing. I'm speaking to is I want to do a song. I am going to do a song with Rich Homie Quan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I'm not gonna bash people for the work that they do. I want to partner with you because you got the people's attention. I want to do a song with you, homie, about creating jobs, letting people know that money is a promissory note that acquires debt. Knowledge is a promissory note that acquires power. Let's put that in a hip hop song. Let's title that Create Job. Let's tell people, get out here and own the work. If you're gonna fight for this land, then at least own it. Let your name be on the deed. But don't be dying for something you don't even know what a deed is.
Some of them don't. Some of them don't.
Well,
but with that being said,
yes, indeed. This is Billionaire PA, and this is a public service announcement. This is Speak Dreams. Chris, cue us up. Yeah.
Because my mind is wealthy. Wealthy. I'm speaking my dreams into existence.
Even if I was blind, I could have told you my future was bright.
Even in a time when me and my mama stayed in fights, and we had no lights, from the bottom to the top, and I ain't even had no money for that flight. Abused and confused, the whole world told me I would lose. I thought love was the single most important thing I needed, until I had to double my faith.
Tell me, where does a heart go when it knows no love? When you fall down and you call out, but no one shows up. When I'm searching for peace and I found the world at war. Wouldn't hurt for some sunshine, but the rain it pours. And I don't know where I'm going, it's like I'm led astray. Am I really even worth it, or just a mistake? All my hopes and wishes, I threw them all away. Guess I never really had too much faith. Now I know what you're feeling, I was just there too, but I kept on pushing, and I refused to. Had to choose to keep moving and speak my dreams into existence and believe in what I could not see. So while you're on this journey, don't you be afraid. Life might slow you down, but you're still on your way. My soul was broken, now I'll live a worldly day. So you can never really have too much I can never really have, I can never really have. And now I know where I'm going, no longer led astray. Spoke to God and he told me he doesn't make mistakes. All my hopes and wishes I can see today, and I can never really have too much too much faith, too much faith.
You can never have too much faith. Say never, never. Too much faith. You can never have too much faith. Say never, never.
I have now doubled my faith to the point where I love myself, encouraging you all to speak your dreams into existence. You don't have to be asleep to have a dream. Without faith, we can dream with our eyes open, because we can never have too much faith.
Too much faith. You can never have too much faith. Say never, never. Too much faith. You can never have too much faith. Say never, never.
Too much faith, yeah, too much faith, too much, yeah, too much faith, too much faith, yeah, too much faith, too much faith,
Yeah. That was Billionaire PA Speak Dreams.
Too much faith.
Pretty
Now,
dope.
that's too much faith right there.
That was what's up. I don't know I don't know what her name is, but she can definitely blow. So with all that being said, now we're getting to the topic of the show today, and we are talking about, are you a fan of his and her dreams? Now, to give this question a little depth, let's just, since we have Billionaire PA on, we're talking about dreams. So let's just say, with all that he just spoke, with the listeners out there, somebody sat there and they thought about it and they said, you know what, I want to go and chase my dream, you know, and now they, you know, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna be passionate about what I want to do, but they're in a relationship, and so somebody may have a great job that may be it may counter completely what their dream is. So you could have a great job in marketing and want to do music. You could, I don't know, want to be a truck driver, you know, but you're a writer or something. But it doesn't necessarily, that dream may not support that relationship at that moment. But we all know once you have a dream, it's passion driven and it's driven by love, and it's something that you can't fight. So if your mate, which is him or her, if your mate has recognized their dream and it's something that you don't believe in, or you do, or you don't, and it's come about now and you didn't know it in the beginning, how does that hinder, or can it hinder, should it hinder, and how do you go about supporting that dream or being a fan of that person? So my first question to you will be pointed to you. Billionaire PA.
We love Detroit.
I asked this nigga like 5 questions.
Of course, I'm gonna let him get his airtime. You know.
My first question. Come on, bro.
So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you're dating someone, and you know what? We're not gonna use you because we know.
Oh no, it's all good. You right. I heard all of them, bro. I got all of them.
I heard all of them.
I got them. I got you. It's his love. We gonna spread it today.
So here, okay. I'll put this question. We talk about it in a meeting. Since we know that you will support the person that you're dating dream, if they woke up and say, "Hey, I want to do this," and that's not what they were doing at the moment, we know you're gonna say, "Go for it." My question to you would be: is that something a person a mate should be a fan of and a support of? And to me, they're different things. So in order for a relationship to flourish, and somebody's doing something that may not bring money in right away, I love music, he does music, you do music, and we know that's work, foundation laid. You got to be on the grind for that. You got to get your hustle on. So somebody wakes up, you said, I want to do music. That's not income coming in right away.
Yeah.
Do you need to be a fan of her to support the dream or can you just be in support of what she does and expect that to last? Be enough? Can your support be enough versus being a fan of who she is?
Okay. Well, me personally, bro, I live by my quote: never spend your present time with a person that you don't have a future with. So that's me off the top. If I don't care what my situation is, I got some people that's been my business partner, Tiffany Catchin. She been with us before, you know, anything from the jump, from the beginning. Whether we make money or not, she gonna be, you know, right there supporting 24/7. So, you know, you can look at a person, man, and like for example, you know, P. Diddy. He didn't start off making money, but you can look at a person drive and work ethic and tell one day this gonna be something. And then you can look at another person that do music, and no matter how long they do it, they just not gonna figure the business aspect of it out. Everybody isn't equipped, you know. So it's a lot of talented people out here that's broke.
Right, but we're talking about passion versus what's logical and they're right. So let's take that second example. Somebody who would never figure it out, but they giving their heart and soul to it, and you're with this person. So, in my opinion, I would say, in order for something like that to work and or last, you need to be a fan of that person, because we know fans is short for fanatic.
So you asking me, can I be with a person?
Yeah,
whose dream isn't working out?
Pretty much, but they chasing it. They dedicated. They diligent. They working hard. Because you talked about, because when you gave your example, you said they would never figure the business side of it out. You know, now talent we can't do. Now, like either you got the talent or you don't. So,
well, to answer that question, I have to. If the person has potential, and they're easy to work with, then of course, you know, I will make that investment, because I look at a business, a relationship and a business, it's equivalent to me. You invest in your time, and that's something you can't get back, whether it's personal or business. So it's like, you know, I can look at people and tell, like, just business, I have a business, you know, mentality. It doesn't, you know, matter if they dream not working out right now. You can look at a person and tell, okay, they got the potential. It's just like with me, it's just like, how do I get to the next level? If I hooked up with the right business person, it's gonna take it on over to the next level. Same thing with the relationship, you know. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't been I ain't been bad, but I'm not the best person to ask those relationship questions. You know, I'm I try my best to stay true to the area what I'm good in, and I don't act like I'm just being honest with you. I don't act like I'm something that I'm not. But you talk about them dreams, I spread all the love and dream in the world for you.
I got a question for you, brother. I got a question for you. So you got the quotes, and you know, you have the speaking into existence. What is your daily mantra that you get up and you wake up to every morning before you wipe the crust out your eyes? Saw you brush your teeth on a video. What's your daily mantra?
Every day is the one thing that I do every single day is I pray to God, and I thank Him for waking me up and giving me an opportunity to show my talents to the world again. Like, I'm thankful for that. Like, you know, I used to pray death upon myself, and I do believe that, you know, death is really in the power of the tongue. And I get up and I start writing dreams that I'm gonna speak into existence. The coldest thing that I've ever did is write my dreams, and then to be able to see them manifest into existence, that's scary. That's a lot of people. A lot of people say I'm gonna do this, but when you write something down and you look at it, and then you see it come true, it's like, wow, this is really powerful. So that's what I do. I write down specifically, like, this is what I'm going to do. I am an author. Like, I don't care if people say, well, the book ain't out yet. It's like, no, I'm an author. Like, I don't care what you say. This is what I am. And so that pushes me to, okay, I done claimed this, so I got to go ahead and execute this dream. So I wake up every single day with a positive mindset. In my own house, I'm surrounded around people's dreams. You know, like I said, I oversee 6 different companies, from clothing to entertainment to, so it just depends on what's on the objective for that day.
Okay.
It's funny you say that, because I think about, like, when I think about maybe dreams that I have, right? Sometimes I feel like, I'm sorry, that was really random. Sometimes I feel like once it happens, because you're talking about writing it down, right? And you see it happen, you speak it, and it happens, because that happens, you know, for me. But then I think of some things that are like really kind of like dear to me, and I feel like once I do it and it happens, then what? You know what I mean? Like, you have to do something with it, or you have to have the next dream or the follow-up dream. So sometimes allowing it to kind of be there, like, you know, I'm gonna be, let's just say I wanted to be a singer, which I don't, because I already am. Haters.
No, I'm not. I didn't expect you to say that. So much confidence today.
You know what? So let's say I wanted to be a singer, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be a singer one day. I'm gonna come out with an album and all of that, right? Mm-hmm. And I can keep telling people, and then they can keep anticipating it. But then once I like make that album, you know, then you have to follow up with something else. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
so I mean, that's just how I am sometimes. So some things it's like I'll do, but some things are a little more like closer to heart. So it's like I'm still gonna do it, but I push it off and push it off and push it off, because obviously fear, but you know, like, because then when it happens, then you have to have something else, like, because that is the dream, like that's what you look forward to. So once you achieve it, now you have to come up with something else, you know?
Right.
Well, with myself, you know, I personally, when I feel like a lot of people try to just jump straight for the goal, you know, no matter what they, like, a lot of people want to make $1 million, but they ain't even made 50,000 yet.
True.
You know, and like you said, an album, like for me, I just said, man, let's just make a single. Can we get a single first? Once I get a single, let's get an EP. Now I got my little motivational wheels turning. You know, now let's get the album. You know,
so
like
each step, like
exactly,
pushing
like
it further,
exactly. So the real reason why I did music was because I had friends who are very talented singers, but they don't got no singles, and I got sick of them coming in my house talking about they making music. You are not an artist if you don't got no music. I don't care. That's just my personal opinion. Some other artists might think differently. Like I'm a person that just stop talking, press play. Let me hear something. Put it on iTunes. You can go through TuneCore, CD Baby, anything. So I said to myself, I said, look, I'm going to show you. I'm not even a musical artist. How we get on BET? Why? I'm just playing with the dream.
Right.
So that was like, no offense to any musical artist, but I did that because I wanted to be a living proof to my friends who were around me to stop talking about your dream and get in the studio, come out of that studio with a single. I'll show you how to get you, it's $9. We can get you on iTunes, Google Play. You can go tell your mom and everybody, go download it. It's not that hard. Everybody go download Too Much Faith.
Right. Now,
y'all hear before the night is over.
Yeah. Right. Now, to get back to, I guess when we switch the subject to, do you support your mate's dream or, whoever you're dealing with, their dream? I'm gonna give you a real life example, and how I dealt with the situation. Right. A few years back, my daughter's mom, she worked for Bank of America. Now, she wasn't a teller. She worked in the office. You get what I'm saying? Making good money, bi-weekly or whatever the case was. But she wasn't, she wasn't happy. Her dream was to be a nurse, And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, do your thing. You know what I mean? But the reality of the situation was that she told me that, and she told me she was going to start going to school, but it never registered that she was just going to quit the bank and start going to school with no income. Now that income, that half that we were paying in the one house, all becomes my responsibility. You get what I'm saying? Now food is also my responsibility, and I need to provide gas for me and her to get the little one to school. So now my support, I was supporting it when I thought we were still going to have the same responsibilities, but now the responsibilities are in my lap. Now I'm pissed. Cause I feel like I was, you set me up. Like, what you mean? You don't have your end of the. We got to pay this rent, and you don't have your half. I don't know if I want to support that no more. You know what I mean? But then that right there will make it hard. And that's just a real life example to y'all how I dealt with it. Like I said, I don't know how y'all would deal with it.
What did you do? You said you got pissed, but what did you do?
I'm saying, I want to see how y'all would have dealt with it.
Yeah,
how I dealt with it, I'm going to tell you how I dealt with it. I didn't really have no damn choice. If we don't pay the rent, you got to go. If you don't make it.
Did you give her the boot?
No, hell.
Give her the boot?
No, that's the money.
Hell no.
You got to go. It ain't going to make no difference. He's still going to have the same bill.
Right. At the end of the day, look, I talked my SHIT. I talked it. I talked it and I was mad, but I had to do what I had to do, whatever that was, you know what I'm saying, hustle a little harder just so I can make ends meet, you know what I mean? I let her know, like, this is some BS, you know what I'm saying? You can't set me up like that. You gotta, give a nigga a chance to, to stash, you know what I mean? Because I'm living comfortably.
Come up with a plan.
Right, but it was kind of like, it's just like, I'm following my dream, I'm about to get into school, and that's just what I want to do, and it's like, damn, now these long hours, you got to study, I got to be up, and I got to go to work, but I got the baby. It's like, you know what? It's kind of hard to support that. But like I said, God willing, we made a way. You know what I'm saying? But it took me and a whole lot of grit, and holding my tongue, to make it happen. But like I said, that'll change your mate's whole perspective of this dream that you're chasing. Like, I know you got this dream, but we got these bills.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Did she ever become a nurse? And if she did, they make decent money. Is she there in case you ever need her?
Right. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, as of right now, she's on path. She's there. She's an RN. She graduated and all that type stuff. So, like I said, with me just biting that bullet, yeah, she did her thing.
But I'm in that same situation too. But mine is the same, but it's different. It's different because it's not my wife, Miss Roro. She supports, me speaking my dream with what we're doing right here. That's why she's on the show and everything. But the different part is there's people on the outside trying to tell her that the dream that he's trying to live is not helping you and your family out. So I got people on the outside telling her this is not working out good, we're not supporting him on this and all this stuff. So I guess my question is how you deal with the outside people telling you that negative stuff in your ear and your spouse's ear from speaking your dream.
Press play.
That's why.
Which one y'all want me to answer first?
You can answer his.
It wasn't really a direct question, man. It was just kind of a general.
So you can answer his.
His is
I
direct.
tell you what, me personally, what I do, man, when I love a person, bruh, and I have faith in that person, I don't care if they got a job or don't. This is the life I signed up for. I'm going to support it all the way. And when I say trust, that means if it happened to me, if I have to question if you would be there, this ain't for me.
Yeah, for real.
That's just how I feel. Like, I'm going to support my woman. She ain't got to have no job. If she loses, she loses. But I know, but you have to understand that the type of person that I am, I'm not going to date no person or be with no person that would give up. If she might be down, like, I'm a hustler. I like to take risks. We might be in $1 billion house tomorrow and we might lose it the next day because I like to wake up and I love taking risks. The people who become the most successful, they take risk every day. So for
Fortune favors the bold.
You know what I'm saying? So I could be down too, but in your situation, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I don't even listen to what outside people. I went on a radio interview one time and they asked me who was I dating, and I said until they allow the world to sleep, until she lets the world sleep with her, that's when I share that with the world. And I don't think she opened her doors up for that. So that's just how I feel. So I don't listen. I don't pay attention to what other people say. Like I said, I run 6 companies. So when it comes to my personal life, I like to keep that personal to me. That's not for the whole world. I wake up every day as a motivational speaker. That's how I get paid, selling clothes. Why would I come to a show and talk about things that don't make me money? That ain't even business like. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I choose to focus on, and not try to act like I know something that I'm not good in. I pray every day that God bless me with the right person, to love and be a good man and, in situations like that. But when you go through things, man, it don't do nothing but make you stronger.
Yeah.
So that's how you gonna know if you really love the person. When you want to know if a person love you, go broke. Don't have nothing. Just be sitting on $1 and a dream.
That is the truth.
Hey, see, you gonna know. Just wake up. Especially in LA, it's a lot of beautiful men, beautiful women, however you want to call it, and you gonna know if they gonna support you. My mama has rolled with me. My man right here. I mean, everybody around me, bruh, we sell them strong, sell them years. These people know me as an intern, bruh. They don't even call me. They might not even call me billionaire. That's when a person know you. That's what my grandmama taught me a lot, man. My grandmama told me most people can see, but not everyone has vision. If you see the vision, don't nothing else matter.
Nothing.
For real.
I think it's also I guess good to know where you kind of stand in the situation. In your particular situation, SB, you were more so on the kind of structure side of it, like the day to day. You get what I'm saying? And it might even be that give and take. Like, okay, this was your time to dream. All right, I gotta hold it down. And then once you've achieved a certain level or whatever, then if there are dreams that you wanted to pursue, then you can go after that. I was watching an episode of Iyanla Vanzant. And this was like the whole series when they had the man on there who had all the kids, the 34 kids and however many mothers, I forget. But separate from that, she was talking to a young man and he was talking about like, I'm going to school, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. And he was engaged to be married. And so she went and she said, okay, I want to talk to your fiance for a second. And so she started talking to the fiance and she was like, well, kind of like, what is your vision for your life or for your family and all of that? And she didn't understand the question. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really understand the question, what you're asking me. And then she kind of basically went back to him like, that's a problem when you see the vision for yourself and all these other things, but the woman that you're going to be with doesn't connect in that same way with that same kind of vision or whatever. And she was basically kind of telling him, like, you know, kind of like go back and include one another in the vision that you have, you know, for yourself in the future. Because in my opinion, I would hope that, you know, a husband and wife have a connected vision. They may not be going down the same path as far as the same, like, job field. Like you said, nursing, you kind of do music and sports and, you know, other things. But at the end of the day, like, everything else is aligned. Like, the values, the belief systems, the, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'll be there type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, when you get into a relationship, you kind of do sign up for the hard times part, but, you know, you don't really think about that. You just think about the bliss. You don't think about, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be rough and tough. Like, yeah, I want to sign up for that, but
So let me ask this.
ask me. Go ahead.
Now, what if you meet a guy
Uh-huh.
and he's in the midst of his dream chase?
Uh-huh.
Do you still give him that same chance?
And y'all got the same core, and y'all got the same core values, and you found out y'all got the same core values.
As a woman,
Is this a setup question?
not really.
I feel like I'm being set up.
It's
I feel like you're gonna turn it into that.
Right. I mean, because look, you know, because the funny thing is,
I love dreams.
look, the funny thing is, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be as transparent as possible. Funny thing is, as much SHIT that I talked to her when that happened, you know, years later, maybe a few years later, I got an opportunity to be a head coach, which is my dream. I want to coach football. That's me. That's what I can do for the rest of my life and be happy and probably make no money doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I quit my job for the IRS, and I was working for them. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. You feel me? And it was a great experience, you know what I mean? And I did my thing, but chasing that opened up another opportunity for me to do other things. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't be just quick to jump.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, you thought about it like you had one of those self-reflective moments where it was like, when you wanted to pursue your dream, you get what I'm saying? You understood where she was when she was at that point. I think that when you're pursuing your dreams, it is good to have a plan, you know, because at the end of the day, you can't neglect, you know, your day-to-day. But then I think kind of what Billionaire is saying is that you have to have the faith behind it. And, like, if you speak it and believe it and do the work that's necessary, then, you know, it can happen. But I understand what you're saying, because I was dating somebody who was doing music, right? And I'm just, you know how I feel about the whole music industry, and I'm, you know, all that, whatever. So I was very supportive of it, you know, until I felt like it drove a wedge in between, like, the relationship, where that became the priority, if you will. Not really the priority, but, or even the, what do I want to call it?
The reason?
No, not the reason, like, refuge. Not like refuge, like it was running from me,
second?
but.
Were you second now? To whatever he was chasing?
Yeah.
Not the party.
But, no, yeah, but I said that, right?
Yeah.
It became the priority.
Yeah.
But I think that then those who were, like, supportive of that became, I can hear you, they became more of his support system. And so because of that, he gravitated
toward that
and toward those people, and, you know. So it was a difficult situation at the time. I tried to be as supportive as I could, but I mean, that was a long time ago, and I probably wasn't the same person, so I have a little more understanding of it. I probably could have been a little more understanding and supportive, but honestly, it probably wouldn't have lasted anyway because of the way I felt about the whole music situation at the time.
It's really a double-edged sword.
So wait, let's fast forward to the person you are today. And especially having been in a studio, understanding how it can go, right?
Yes.
So, and me and you had a personal conversation about supporting someone's dream and being a fan of someone. Because you said that probably wouldn't have lasted too much longer anyway, and it was something that he was doing that you knew he was passionate about. Yet you're dating this person. Now,
And I knew you want to know the other side of it too. I'm sorry, but I felt like he had so much talent and so much ability, but like he wasn't using it.
You ain't applying yourself, Smokey.
He wasn't using it in the right place. Like, I don't know. I just had like, and I told him all the time, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're so talented. You have all of this. You have all of this. Like, if you only just put it all together, like, you could do amazing.
And you
great
gave
things.
solutions to put it all together, or you just gave,
I
you put it out in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
I just tried. That sounded so.
You know,
I was
I was gonna say, man, you know, the one thing I learned is you can't make people see your vision, and that's something that I just stopped doing. Like, when I try to explain the vision for Wealthy Minds, none of my family members saw this. And I disassociated myself from close family members.
And that's what I'm getting to with her.
And I love my dreams so much. I ain't even gonna lie to you that if you ain't seeing, it's like nobody will love your dream like you do. And if I love your dream more than you, we don't need to spend no time together.
Now, to your point, I think it was more than evident that you felt the way you did. And then even coming back to you, the first time I met you here, I had been around plenty motivational speakers. The message, and it's, if you've been around others, the message sounds good while you're in the atmosphere of them speaking. And the minute you step out the door, it kind of fades. It is what it is. That was a nice speech. I hope it touched somebody. You feel me? Even if it kind of resonated with you, it's like, oh, okay, and then you go get back on in your daily life.
That's how my message did you?
No, no, because even when she brought you up, I was like, I know who he is. You feel me? And the same feeling that I got that day from hearing you speak, it still, bits and pieces still carried it. I still thought about it to this day. Now, not enough for it to be instilled, because, you know, sometimes you have to hear things more than once to be around it. Now, to your point, and to what I'm getting at with you, I asked my hairdresser, I said, you always seem so happy. I said, you don't ever seem like you have a down day. And she said, because I only surround myself with people that like me, that make me happy. And men, oftentimes in cases like that, or people, period, they can feel when you're not invested or in support of. If that was your son, if you had a son and he was chasing dreams, that same dream, and you felt the same way, and you thought, and he was channeling his energy wrong, you would invest or help show him the way to be better or to use that right. But because you didn't really believe wholehearted and you just supported, because you can only support for so long. But as a parent, you're always gonna be a fan of your child, and whatever you want to do, and however they're gonna do it, you're gonna help them do it the best way possible. So when you,
but to that, I feel like you would have to know how to do that, because you have a lot of parents. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a high school teacher. I have students. I teach at a continuation high school. I have students that literally feel like they have no talent, no abilities. They don't dream. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So as a mother teacher, it's like, come on, you guys, like, you're amazing. You can do this. You can do that. Whatever. No, I can't. I can't. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have parents who don't know how to, you get what I'm saying, encourage and or nurture the dreams of their children, because maybe they were never nurtured in their dream, or they felt like, I tried to achieve this dream, it didn't work, so, you know.
See, that's the problem right there. That's the whole thing. You say I tried.
Right, and I'm speaking from the perspective of love.
But maybe it wasn't even a try. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes, I'm not talking about me trying, I know, circumstances where, and I mentioned this before about my parents, like, they have talent and all of this, but sometimes it's like, okay, I need to put food on the table. I need to make sure that everything is done here. So I'll kind of do it, but I'm not gonna wholeheartedly throw everything in to go after whatever this dream is that I think that I want. Now, my parents didn't stop me or my sister or whatever from doing certain things. That would just be self. But, some people just don't know how to. And I think it was a question, still with you and all of you, but it's a question about people who feel they don't have dreams. how do you get them to understand that you do have a dream?
Well, a lot of people want you. To me personally, from dealing with, we mentor over 4 million kids around the whole world. A lot of these kids don't believe in themselves. That's the first step with, getting a person to live in their dream is I need you to believe in you first. Forget the dream right now. Do you know the power that you have within you as an individual person? Once you feel like you have a reason to be here on this earth, like when everything that we start, we don't go into it with the thought process of trying nothing. We ain't trying nothing. We going in to win. I don't have a plan B. I told my mama, if wealthy minds don't work, you call God, tell him to come get me. That's how much passion I got for what I do. Cause I don't got nothing else to do. I'm not going to no other jobs. I don't want to create no other jobs. We're gonna do wealthy minds. It's gonna work. We ain't trying nothing else. This is it. When you go into it with that attitude, it's gonna work. Like name any industry, the industry exists because it makes money. It's like my music don't even have to come on the radio. Man, I sell download cards for $5, no ego, on the street selling them. My own music. Ask, hey, will you support? Will you support? If you just let most people's ego keep them broke. If you just walk up to your friends and ask them will they support you, everybody got $5. Think about how many people you gonna mess around and put the download card in the right person's hand one day. That's the one person, like when I say like stop trying to make $1 million in a day, you just looking for the right person that's gonna change everything for you. Everybody can't support your dream. You just looking for that. When I say, in a lot of my videos I say, send that video to Oprah. I say that because, from where I'm from in Alabama, nobody that's one of the biggest dreams in the world to anybody in Alexander City, Alabama. If you meet Oprah, they don't care if you made no money off me nor nothing. You just made it. That's what they think. So I was just like, hey, my grandmama said, if you could be anybody in the world, who would you want to be like? So I was like, I like that lady that you be watching on TV. I didn't even know the lady's name. So, when my grandmama educated me and told me who that lady was, my grandmama said, you have no idea how powerful you would be if you took that negative energy and put it on something positive. One day Oprah gonna call you. So my grandmama spoke life into me even when I didn't see my own dream. So that's what, speaking about that, it's like at my lowest when I ain't believing nothing. My grandmama stood there and said, baby, I just got to show you that if you put your energy on the right thing, like you can do it. Now I'm sitting back here 10 years later and looking like, wow, like a person that I didn't even care about other people.
They so smart.
Look at what I do now.
Grandmas are like the best.
Like she sat there, for and slipped her education in. She didn't pressure me to be religious or nothing, but she didn't give up on me. And so, that's why I choose, like I owe it to my family to go back and bring, not just black people together, but what I'm saying? If I could bring the whole world together, that's what we're gonna do as a team.
Right.
We should be having more conversations with I feel like the number one reason most people fail at anything in life is through lack of communication or lack of execution. A lot of these problems can be resolved if we just communicate, whether it's in love or business. People come to work late and then tell you they late. Like, no, you should have called an hour before you was late. It's just communication.
Right. Now, here's my thing, and I'm gonna say
ain't call nobody out, but tell the truth.
It's a double-edged sword when it comes to of course these dreams, and that's why you say, of course, we need to support and you need to be behind your mate and all that type deal. But let's be real, let's be honest. All right, it's many dudes out here that's damn near 40 years old.
Single.
No, not even single. They still chasing, telling they chick, yeah, I'm about to get this deal with Interscope. I'm about to sign with Death Row.
But speaking of that, why do we need a record label in 2014?
That ain't the point, bro. They just butt. Let's give it 50 Tyson. 50 Tyson really believes he is a rapper.
But you know what?
Jay Icy
People
Fresh?
watching his videos and downloading.
Hey, Jay Fishy Icy, whatever his name is.
Oh, the one who be singing? But look, you know who he is. That's the cold part about it.
You're missing my point.
No, I get it. They're not
using
talented.
Him as reference because these people really believe and they telling their girls and they people like, this is what I'm doing. That same enthusiasm and drive that they got, to do this and be like, you know what I'm saying? I can't pay these bills. I need you to support me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm living up on you. You know what I mean? I got to get in the studio. I need to pay this studio money so I can lay these tracks.
Now look at here. This is what I'm gonna say.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm a musician. I didn't see them come and go. I was
What I'm saying
trash.
is, what I'm saying is, like, I try to figure out a means to actually turn what I do into income.
Into a means.
So that's why I said, like, I'm not the person that's asking no female or nobody, hey man, will you fund me in the studio? Nah, bro, I go sell 10. I will come up with what type of music you make? Put Speak Dreams on t-shirt. Let's get these t-shirts popping so we can pay this studio. You know, I come up with, let's get these download cards.
Not just talking.
You know, like
I'm saying, I get that.
So then somebody will come along. What I'm saying, somebody will come along and say, "Wow," because you have set the foundation, and they can say, "I see what you're doing. Now we can help you take this to a next level."
Right. Now,
but when you ain't doing nothing and you just saying, "I'm just going to the studio," you owe some bills. Like nobody not gonna ever.
No, I'm saying, understand me. I'm all for what you're saying. I'm not going against what you're saying. But the topic? Do you support your mate? But I know many in all my years that have been supporting, like, yeah, his album's supposed to drop next June, like.
But it needs to be some action.
No, it ain't.
Some
son.
execution going on.
You know,
You
hey,
can't
but
be
that's
making an album for 5 years.
My point. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, so we talking about the support thing. You know,
right?
That's
But to his point, if while he in that process, if he's funding his own by laying works and foundations, then it won't matter because his work will be saying it. We about to go to break, but we are giving away a Christmas tree, so call in for free. That's what
Free.
Giving away.
Giving away. I mean,
it's okay.
I don't know.
I'm
we are
just
giving
adding
away.
the emphasis that it's free.
We are giving away a free
tree.
Christmas tree.
A free
Gratis.
tree.
Gratis. Call in 323-965-1600. Call in during the break to win the tree. Be the first to call. It's been a golden conversation. This is Jill Scott. DJ Reed, cue us up. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing it round my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car, wherever I choose to go. It won't take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden, golden. I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, moving all day long. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. I'll be hot stepping y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden, golden. I'm holding on to my freedom, can't take it from me. I was born into it, it comes naturally. I'm strumming my own freedom, playing the God in me, representing His glory. Hope He's proud of me. Hope He's proud of me. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's golden.
direct. This is Love Sessions. This is U Nation Radio. This is me. It's Monday night. We about to chop it up, talk about some real issues. Log on.
Log
She's not ready.
Living my life.
Hey, can I some money right quick? Hey, shout out. I just want to give a shout out. Can I do this real quick?
Okay, we're back.
Okay, so shout out to Friendly Temple Baptist Church, who had their Men's Day program this past Sunday. And I saw my little brother praise dance for the first time, and he was shmoneying for the Lord.
Really?
Yes, it was crazy. But I liked it though.
That's deep.
Turn up on love.
I mean, I have to. The reason why I'm highlighting him is because he's not the most outspoken person. You know, the dude to be out there in the front of the people. So I give him much props and adoration for doing that. It was very brave and. Yeah, and shout out to my church as well. Shameless
That's
plug.
the Diddy dance. I just want y'all to know.
I know. I've been doing this since the '90s, but
do we get another shameless
Diddy
plug?
did it first.
Do we get another shameless plug?
Yes.
Right now it's
Wait, what did he do?
No.
Yeah, just
Diddy did it.
What did he do? Show it to her. Show it. No, that's it. Hit it one time for him. Hit it.
Diddy did it.
Take that.
I don't think he did it like that. He did it.
That's the Aquila version.
I don't know what they put in that water. I don't know what they put in it. Pass it over here.
But look, I got one more shameless plug. This past week, my man's we know he's been acting recently. So I took time out.
Who? What'd you call him? Skis?
He said, my man's me.
Oh.
You been acting?
In plays, you know, he's been doing a lot
And
of them.
didn't invite us?
Yeah,
he's had quite a few of them at Washington High, and I've missed a few of them. So we
Flashing lights.
We were at Greater Zion
Zion?
yesterday. It was great play, Christmas in Compton. Great writer by Michael. They call him Holla. The Tough Crowd. Shout out to Greater Zion too. But it's something you definitely got to check out and see. He is probably one of the next up-and-coming greater playwriters. He gets a great fan base, sells out wherever he goes, but he's just a real quiet dude and does it for the love. I think they actually about to go to Alabama. No, they're going to Jackson, Mississippi, to do their play.
Jackson, Mississippi.
But great place. If you ever get a chance to check it out or you hear about it, it's by Tough Crowd. It's called Christmas in Compton.
Just to throw this out there, we're gonna write another joint. We're gonna write a big joint. You know what I mean?
I'm
You
gonna be in it.
You gonna be in it?
I do want to act.
I mean,
I'm speaking my dreams
into existence. Hey, write me a little piece in there too. You know,
all day.
Do a little something.
Hey, I'm not really sure, but I just woke up. I woke up on my way to work, 4 in the morning, and I was like, you know what? The Confessions of a Holy Ratchet.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell me you wouldn't go see that.
I'm in that one too.
The Confessions.
Can I be the Holy Ratchet?
It's gonna be a couple of them, and it's gonna be some dudes in there too. Like, but I mean, we know we gonna speak it into existence, man. Because we was just talking about it. Like I said, it came to me, and it's not by happenstance that we didn't cross paths like this. Because I wasn't even gonna come. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got to be working at 4 in the morning.
Delivered.
You feel me? So, but like I said, hey, everything happens for a reason, man. So I'm gonna just speak that into existence.
Wait a minute. While we doing shameless plugs, though, check this out. About a week ago.
Me
and Key 77 was in the studio. And we cut a single. For Monday Night Love Sessions. And we about to play it right now. How about that?
Look, she about to live her dream into existence.
How about that? What? Where that, DJ
About a week ago.
Yeah.
No.
Akila Trinae, Cameron David, DJ Reed, Miss Roro, Dontrell Detroit, Key 77. This is U Nation Radio.
Monday night love session. Check us out. Generation. Slow jams. Conversation. Late night stimulation. Call in love session. Love session. Monday night.
Wait, am I not on? Okay. Shout out C Ballin. What else I gotta say? C Ballin. And DJ LA for hooking that up.
Love session.
I'm gonna take this time to shout out to engineer Chris, holding us down. There we
We
go.
appreciate you, Chris.
You know, I thought it was a dark skin thing because they don't never throw me on none of the nothings. You know,
You
but
know what?
light-skinned.
You want to know what it was?
Don't you tell me. I don't want to hear it. I'd rather just think something else.
Monday night.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm going to leave it right there.
That works.
Oh, wait. My lock is in the way. Sorry.
So you getting like me now?
Nah, yours is...
Nah.
Like a doorstop?
Alfalfa.
Monday night.
Alfalfa.
Billionaire. Last words.
Oh man, I want to give a wealthy love to my whole family: Tiffany Catchin, my mother Diana Sheely, Hemio, Dwayne Martinez. I can't call everybody out, but if you're a part of Wealthy Minds, I love you, man. Take care of your team, and they'll take care of you. Rob Overstreet, Alabama, we love you.
Hold it down.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? All my sponsors.
Oh, there you go. Shout out to our sponsors too, and shout out to to Smoky Smokehouse as well.
Smokies.
Smoky. What is she doing?
I'm sprinkling
Hey,
you.
Why you
Sprinkle me.
sprinkling me, man?
I'm sprinkling you with,
What you sprinkling me with?
I was sprinkling you with dream dust.
Oh, she is.
Hey, send some of that dream dust to Wealthy Minds Online.
Dream
dust, son.
She said dream dust.
40 watt.
Hey, yo.
What has gotten into you?
It's something in that
You do
water.
it better.
For real.
My was nasty.
Do your Bobby. I'm done. Yep, that's about it right there.
Yeah, I'm done with that one. Shout out to everybody out there at,
Wait.
in TV land. Oh, shout out to Ms. Roro and Xavier. Jesus Christ. Holy.
Oh, no, huh? That's what you do.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Hey, almost.
Wait a minute. Hey, people, guess what? Next week,
Monday night.
Oh,
we got DJ Wreck-It Cute. Guest
What's his
DJ.
name?
Yeah, that's his name. The rest, come on now. Shout out to my homeboy DJ Wreck-It Q. His name.
Oh, Wreck-It Q.
I got it.
I thought you said Wrecking Q.
Right, we didn't know what you said the first time.
Nigga, that's a name, boy.
Get this out.
Guest DJ. Shout out to the homie.
Love session.
Now remember,
And
I
we still
guess-
giving out the tree.
we're still getting...
Nobody wants this tree.
Nobody knows the watchword.
No.
No, they just all they gotta do is call in.
First person to call in, get a free tree.
Right now. Shoot. Hold on 1 second. Don't nobody else call. Hold on.
323
Do y'all even remember?
965 6.
What-
I mean, we still
do
have
y'all-
6 minutes. So I'm just
965
saying.
what? 16?
1600. If you want
I
a free,
won. I'll call right there. It's on the camera. I'm publicizing it. Mama, you don't want a tree.
You can't ship it out there. We ain't got no.
Nah, I got you. We a team now. You give me the tree, I'll ship.
The tree, I'm gonna do the rest.
Give me the tree, I'll ship it.
Just seize it. So we got a winner.
Hello?
it is. It's real.
Yeah, I'm on the radio station and I'm calling y'all.
Oh, wait.
Hello?
This nigga
Yeah,
serious.
I need to get that tree y'all got on the radio.
Chris,
Here's him.
just thought I'd give you a shout out.
Look here. Look, Chris don't even want to answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Chris is the engineer right here. He don't even want to answer the phone. Y'all know I don't want the tree. Mama, go get us some lights. It's coming.
No applause, no nothing.
Go get us some lights.
They done brought love up in the house.
How about this? Next week, so I guess he got the tree.
Of course he did.
Next week, we're giving away, is it two? Two Neutrogena baskets. One is for him and one is for her.
At Neutrogena, huh?
Neutrogena, y'all, man, I'm going to call next week.
Face
Since there ain't no rules. If it ain't no rules.
Just publicize it like that. So
I'm calling next
Neutrogena,
week.
huh?
You got to be a guest.
Neutrogena. Does Neutrogena T-gel come in there too?
I don't know.
Facial cream.
Lotion, body wash, body scrubs.
I just need
candles,
the TGL.
gloves.
That'll work.
No.
This done turned into a late night session.
Hey, the funny thing is,
everybody done forgot about a dream. It's time to keep the dream alive.
Hey, the funny thing is, dog, when I started doing that, I did not know I'd be doing it 4 years later, bro. Like, it just comes to me like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, you
that?
next. That's Michael
Chris.
Jackson.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Dirty Diana.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh no.
It kind of sounds like Trey Songz though.
Yeah.
He put a Trey Songz twang on it.
He threw the yep in there. What the? Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a
Is
minute.
it wet?
Oh.
Which one of y'all?
Yeah, Chris.
Which one of y'all?
Say, wait.
Your side.
Thought we was diving in.
My side.
Thought we was diving in.
Your side of the bell. Yeah.
Okay, where's I done? Okay, 2
Were you?
baskets. two Neutrogena baskets
Face
next
cream.
week. Mom and
cream.
Dad, if you're listening, call in. Win it.
They
I'm
can't
gonna wrap
win.
it, and it's gonna be for you on Christmas Day.
Hey,
You can't
that
win.
is- Hell
Spider.
no. Hell to the no.
Call in next week and win this other gift.
Yeah, baby.
Your side. My mama got that her, that's gonna be her next week. Her name Diane Sheila. She got us. Holding it down, P.O.P.
I can see. Barely.
Y'all crazy.
Look, let me say something. You can call me what you want, but don't call me collect. It don't work on my phone. Sprint don't let me have that. So
Does
it's not
collect
gonna go
even
through.
work anymore?
I don't know. Does it?
I don't know.
Like I said, don't call me collect because I ain't
Monday
answering.
night love sessions.
Yeah.
Hey, he said only for jail. The jail people be getting through now.
Hey, on the real.
Hold up, bro.
The Texas numbers like, huh, wait, time out. How you what the?
Call you straight through. Be Facebooking you.
Detroit, you got your poem? Oh, we wanted to do this. We're gonna go out like this, right?
Oh, Jesus.
We got the beat. We about to freestyle.
Oh, turn up.
Detroit and Billionaire.
But I don't freestyle.
I mean, you
Is
do
this a
poetry. What
battle?
does it
I
say?
do.
Isn't it the same thing?
You would think so. It's a time and a beat to it.
Yeah,
yo.
that's
This is just background. You could just do what you do.
Oh, okay.
Man,
Okay.
put on
I
put on
believe
the
in you.
instrumental. Put on like
Sprinkle it with some dream dust.
pause.
So am I doing it how?
No homo.
Am I doing it how I normally do it?
Yeah.
Sprinkle the homie with dream dust. That is so
Sprinkle it with some dream dust,
that
goddamn.
is so not heterosexual at all.
Is that better for you?
Hey, you gotta hit it on that one though. Do the dance with it and everything.
Come on, Detroit.
Hey,
Yo.
hey, hey,
Live your dream.
hey,
Yo.
I
Let
make
it
the
out.
music, but we're gonna try it.
Yo.
Okay.
Record it.
I got your ad libs.
Okay. Yo.
On your job. Get on your job.
Wealthy.
It's you. I was just giving you background.
I got your ad libs.
Yeah.
Wealthy. Never broke.
Let's go.
I'm gonna bring you in.
Bust it.
Yo.
Yeah, we talking dollars in the dreams. We ain't talking, he ain't tryna holler what it mean. My Alabama dude, and he changing the tie. He out here doing what he gotta do. On the rise, we out here in the studio. Kick a Monday night love session. Million and a billionaire. That's a possession of life and dreams and happiness. Chasing wealth, can't do nothing, you ain't gonna see him broke. He broke from stealth, cause he's on the high, on the rock. I don't know, I messed it up.
Wait, let me get some. Let me get some. Let me get some.
Give it up for him.
Thank you.
Drop it.
About to make it.
Drop the beat so I can come in.
You about to go?
I'm about to go. I'm putting it on. What?
Bust it. Wait.
The beat's not dropping.
Look at her. She know her timing and everything.
Here we go. Jungle Beats, holla at me. Now.
Wealthy.
Hey!
She too busy.
Wait, hold on. I know I'm about to go. I'm about to go, right?
Yo. Bust it.
But it's Tequila Trinday, and I'm on the mic, and I'm about to be spitting it all night. But I ain't gonna stop, cause SB hating. He don't know that I be skating on his mind.
Oh shit! And she ain't wasting time. Here she come.
Okay.
For your pockets.
Okay.
She came for your neck, bruh.
A week ago.
Just in case you didn't know, it's the darkest nigga in the building. When I walk in, everybody stay yielding. I ain't skating on your mind, baby girl. And this is what you know, girl. I'll rock your world. So don't play with me, cause I ain't the one. I be the one like the name of the sun. I'm talking dreams for real. I does it for real. I'm trying to do it, but I ain't trying to get no deal because I'm a hard worker. I ain't got no hair, but I can stay with the jerkers. And I be getting it, spitting it. Yo.
Wealthy. Hey, I just got the ad-libs.
Just so you remember,
It's on you.
the message is wealthy.
Wealthy on the real.
It's on you.
Out after
He
that.
got the ad-lib.
We got
Hey, it's on Cam.
I pass the mic to my nigga Cam. Killer. Go ahead, spread it like spam.
This is how we do it, Monday Night Love Sessions. We wreck it all night. I don't know. I stay guessing. I stay flowing. Money flowing. Wealth flowing. Positivity and the sprinkle dust. Get out here and catch the bus.
I forgot my DJ Reed's on the ones and twos. We can't forget about him. This
ready,
is what
DJ
we do.
Reed?
We gotta shout it at him. Go ahead and spit a line. This is what you gonna do. Drop it one more time. Check it.
Yo, it's R to the double E Reed.
Yo.
Yo, yeah, that's me. Yo.
Huh?
I ain't no rapper, but this here is the place to be.
Hey, engineer turn, baby. Speaking my things into existence with God on my team, man. We don't do no broke stuff. Everything wealthy. Send the video to Oprah, man.
Hey.
This has been Monday Night Love Sessions. Thank you for joining us tonight.
About a week ago.
Tequila Trinay, SB, DJ Rowe, Engineer Cam, Chris, Engineer Chris, Killer Cam, Wealthy and his partner. This is Monday Night Love Session. Thank you, Key 77 with these pictures. We out of here.
Now y'all go to Wealthy.